Everything in life has a price. If you want to be in good shape, you have to work out, like I do, and eat healthy, which I don't do. But if you want to buy a house, you have to work very hard and save money. If you want to become a great professional, a doctor, a lawyer, accountant, a priest, or even a religious, you have to study very hard. You have to spend a lot of time reading, writing papers, and doing other things. If you think about it, even our salvation had a price. Everything has a price, and the same is true about discipleship. In today's gospel, Jesus speaks to the crowds about the cost of discipleship. If anyone wants to follow me without hating his family and even his own life, he cannot be my disciple. He also says, whoever does not carry his own cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. And he also says, anyone who does not renounce all his possessions cannot be my disciple. Price of discipleship is therefore to hate family, to carry your cross, and renounce possessions. Let's talk about hating family. First of all, I don't really understand why the translation of the lectionary uses the word hate to refer to the cost of discipleship. The Spanish translation of this same gospel speaks more about if you love more than me, and even if you go to the Greek translation, it conveys this idea of loving more than something else. So if we try to reread the gospel once again with this idea of loving more than something else, it'll sound like this. If you love family, possessions, more than you love Jesus, you cannot be my disciple. So this idea of loving more than should allow us to overcome the weight of hating our family, though I know that there are a lot of families who are in discord, and it's not because of Jesus. I don't really understand why, when Jesus says, you have to hate your family to be my disciple, people become irritated. The interesting thing is that people don't get irritated by these other realities that are creating hatred and division in their families. Many family members hate one another, and again, it's not because of Jesus. Anyway, so let's reread the gospel once again with this proper translation and understanding. If you love your family and possessions more than me, you cannot be my disciple. Let us reflect on this statement for a second. My friends, I think that Jesus is again denouncing attachment to material things and relationships because they are a form of idolatry, an exaltation of anything but God. And Jesus is clearly telling us, if you follow me, you must be prepared to give up anything or everything for me. If you follow me, I want you to depend on me. I want you to make me the one who reigns in your heart. I want you to make me the one who reigns in your heart. I'm sure that if we do make Jesus our Lord, if you make Jesus your absolute Lord, He will send you back to your family with a greater love. He will send you back to your possessions with greater appreciation, but also with detachment. He will make you a great disciple, a great human being according to his own heart. What are you supposed to do then? To love Jesus, to depend on Jesus more than earthly possessions, more than relationships. My friends, we who are disciples should love Jesus more than we love our families, and indeed more than we love our own lives. And so let me ask you, what is it that you love more than Jesus? What is it that you love more than Jesus? What is making you go astray from the path of discipleship? We now know the price of discipleship. The price of discipleship is to love God above all. And if you do so again, I'm sure that the rewards in life and in the life to come will be greater. My friends, everything in life has a price. The price of discipleship is to love God more than anything else. Are you going to pay the price?